Good day, everyone. Welcome to day 41 of the 50 Days of Testimonies. Like I said earlier yesterday, it's a compilation of testimonies of the great things that God has done for me in these 49 years. And by February 26th, I will be 50 years old. Happy birthday to me. 50 in a bit. And today, day 41, I'll be talking about how we moved to Holy Spirit Mission. And as soon as we got to Holy Spirit Mission Happy Family Center, that was on 1st December 2013 that God took us to that family. We left Winners here 1st December 2013. As soon as we got there, by the following year, 2014 January, I was ordained a minister. Remember, we are talking about the testimonies of all the things that God has done for me as a person. And after my ordination, work started. But before that time, I told you earlier that I went to Rays of Hope. Rays of Hope was a school that was just starting, but we're just about starting, and I was called in as one of the people that will work there. I was actually to be the head teacher of the school. It's a very beautiful school. The name of the proprietor is Pastor Oladeko Salami, a wonderful man. My Oga, I hail sir. I appreciate that man greatly. And as soon as we got to Holy Spirit Mission, I went back to him and told him that once the school kicks off, I'm coming to join you. And he was like, madam, I'm not sure you will join us. I said, we'll join you. Why won't I join you? He said, well, I know you very well. We've been in Winners together. We've been working in Winners together as workers. And he said something. He said, madam, when you get fully involved in Holy Spirit Mission, they will not allow you to come to school to work. So I laughed. I said, sir, please, let me continue with you first. He said, because I know what you carry. That is because the bishop and mama does not know what you carry yet, and is your husband they are concentrating on is the one to be the resident pastor. That is why they are not involved much. But I know that you won't stay long in Rays of Hope. I said, no sir, I love the school. I will stay long. I will still be putting in my everything in the ministry. I will work hard. Of course, you know that's my lifestyle. As long as it is God, I'm all out for God. So he said, okay. And then truly school started. When the school started, I became the head teacher, and I was the first head teacher privileged by God. I have with me then, I brought with me from my former school, the Vine Schools. We've left the Vine Schools, and then I invited Mrs. Busola Adeleye. That's a wonderful woman. She's a Montessori teacher to the core. I love that woman. God bless you, Mrs. Adeleye. I call her Directress Adeleye. And then we started working together. We got a few children within the community. It's in, will I say, a village setting sort of, but it's a big school in that area. That's Italy, Ota, in Ogun State. And then we started working. We got students, and the idea, the reason for Rays of Hope, why Pastor Oladeko Salami named it the Rays of Hope, he said he wants to bring hope to every child in that neighborhood that is hopeless. And what he actually did was, he gets some of his friends. He's a chartered accountant. He owns a firm of his own where he employed so many other people. And then he started this school. He said he wants to get students, pupils from within that neighborhood whose parents cannot afford good school, but those children are supposed to be in school. So he said we're going to give the best to the children, and that was exactly what we did. I was privileged to be part of the people that interviewed the teachers. We got some other people with us, with Mrs. Adeleye himself and some of his friends that are educationists. We interviewed all the teachers, we got them, we picked the very best from within that community, and of course we also got the students from within the community. It's a very good school, and by every standard, the money that will be collected from the children as school fees, all those children in that community, I tell you, they can't afford it. But thank God for Pastor Olalekon. He reduced the money so much. He actually subsidized it highly so that those children can come in and have good education. And it's been wonderful working with Pastor Olalekon for those few months, because I actually worked for a few months. Like he said, as soon as Bishop Charles Igeli and Reverend Carol Igeli, my father and my mother in the Lord, as soon as they discovered that, oh, there are things I can handle in the church, he said, Sime, you need to come over here and start working with us fully, which I did. But before I left Rays of Hope, I saw a good beginning. The children were being taught, even the so-called children that you would think they are dullards, children that you feel they don't know anything, children that you feel, oh, their parents have even given up on them. I remember one young, small boy that time, I don't want to mention his name, he was supposed to be in school, and while moving around, not too far from the school, I saw him and I talked to the parents, why is this boy not going to do this? They say, this one, he doesn't know anything, or this one cannot go to school. But I was like, no, he can come to school. He said, well, who will even pay? I said, don't worry, bring him to school. I will discuss with my boss. And I talked to Pastor Olalekon. There's so many testimonies of children like that. And I talked to Pastor Olalekon. I said, there's this boy. He said, yeah, let them bring him. And then we brought him. By his age, he was supposed to be in primary 3. Yeah, by his age, he was supposed to be in primary 3. But when we did tests for him, we discovered that he actually didn't know anything. But he was ready to learn. We asked him, would you like to come to school? He said, yes, I would like to come to school. I said, okay. So Mrs. Adeleye took him up, and then he said, well, since he doesn't really know anything, let's put him in primary 1. And he was in primary 1. This young boy was ready to learn. He learned very fast, and in no time he met up with the standard, and he was doing very fine. By now, yeah, he's in secondary school now, and by the grace of God, Rays of Hope clock 8 years this January. Yeah, Rays of Hope clock 8 years, and they're still doing fine. They now have like 3 schools. They have 2 nursery and primary within that vicinity. In fact, it's like the whole community have moved to Rays of Hope. The testimony is a beautiful one. They also have a secondary school. The secondary school is doing very well. And I'm glad with what God is doing in Rays of Hope. I rejoice with my boss. I tell him congratulations, and I want to tell everyone that I worked with in Rays of Hope, I love you. I can't start calling everybody's name one by one. I love you all the children. Oh my goodness, I love you all. All those children are big. The other day I was on Facebook and I saw one of them already in Covenant University. Yeah, she was in primary 4 8 years ago. And she was in primary 5, yeah, 8 years ago. And last year she has already entered Covenant University. She's doing fine. I'm really, really glad. I thank God for that opportunity to serve in that school as a head teacher, to dole out all that God has given me. And on the assembly, I don't miss the assembly. Every day that we are in school, I was doling out the word of God. Every morning I prepare, I take time to prepare the word for those lovely children. I prepare the word, I give them the word of God every morning. I feed them with spiritual meal, and then they go to their classes, and of course they do the other ones that they're supposed to do. They learn. It's just a privilege. Like I said, to me it's a big testimony that I was able to serve there, impact lives. I bless God Day 42 will continue. God bless you. Love you all. I still remain Simisola Morike Aduku. Love you all.